Welcome to Spooky Stories, the channel where we explore tales of the supernatural, the eerie, and the unexplained. If you enjoy thrilling ghost stories, you're in for a spine-tingling treat tonight. Tonight's tale is a chilling account of a ghost killer, a tale that will send shivers down your spine. So, sit back, turn off the lights, and prepare to be transported to a world where the lines between the living and the dead blur. Our story begins in the small, sleepy town of Ravenwood, nestled deep in the heart of the Appalachian Mountains. It was a town shrouded in mystery, known for its misty forests and abandoned, dilapidated buildings that had been long forgotten by time. Among the town's few residents, two friends, James and Brandon, were known for their fascination with the paranormal. They spent their weekends exploring abandoned houses, searching for ghosts, and sharing their findings on their YouTube channel, Ghost Seekers. One crisp autumn evening, James and Brandon received a mysterious email. The subject line read, "The Ghost Killer of Ravenwood." Intrigued, they opened the email to find a message from an anonymous sender who claimed to have witnessed something unimaginable in Ravenwood. The sender offered to meet them at the town's old, decaying asylum, a place rumored to be haunted for decades. Eager to uncover the truth, James and Brandon packed their camera equipment and set off for Ravenwood. As they arrived, the town seemed to welcome them with an eerie silence. They parked their car near the asylum, the imposing building casting dark, foreboding shadows in the twilight. With cameras rolling, they cautiously entered the asylum, their footsteps echoing through the empty hallways. It didn't take long for them to realize that they were not alone. Whispers filled the air, and ghostly figures flickered in and out of their vision. As they ventured deeper into the asylum, they felt an otherworldly presence that sent chills down their spines. The anonymous sender had instructed them to reach the basement, where they claimed to have witnessed something beyond comprehension. The air grew colder as they descended into the dark, damp depths of the building. The basement was a labyrinth of crumbling walls and forgotten rooms. In one of the rooms, they discovered a series of old, handwritten journals, detailing the history of the asylum. The journals spoke of a man known as the Ghost Killer of Ravenwood. This man was said to be a vigilante who had taken it upon himself to rid the town of malevolent spirits. The entries described how he believed that by killing these ghosts, he could cleanse the town of its supernatural infestation. As James and Brandon delved further into the journals, they learned that the ghost killer had met a gruesome end at the hands of vengeful spirits. Some said he was now among them, forever tormented for his deeds. The story seemed almost too fantastical to be true, but as they explored the basement, they came across a room filled with the eerie remnants of the ghost killer's activities. In that room, they found a collection of dusty, antique weapons, knives, stakes, and other implements designed for banishing the supernatural. The room was adorned with drawings and symbols meant to ward off spirits, as well as sketches of the ghostly entities the ghost killer had claimed to have encountered. The anonymous sender appeared, revealing herself to be a woman named Emily. She had been drawn to the asylum by her own experiences, having encountered the vengeful spirits herself. She explained that the ghost killer had left a sinister legacy in Ravenwood, a town where the dead and the living were forever entwined. Emily shared her own chilling encounter with the ghost killer's restless spirit. As she recounted the tale, James and Brandon couldn't help but feel a growing unease. Emily had tried to contact the spirits that the ghost killer had slain, hoping to appease them, but she had only stirred their anger. As the night wore on, the paranormal activity in the asylum escalated. The cameras captured strange apparitions, disembodied voices, and inexplicable phenomena. James and Brandon knew they were in over their heads. They had come to Ravenwood seeking a ghost story, but they had stumbled upon something far more sinister. Desperate to escape the malevolent spirits, they made their way back to the basement's entrance. But as they reached the stairs, a ghostly figure appeared before them, the apparition of the ghost killer himself. He looked at them with hollow, accusing eyes, blaming them for trespassing on his domain. Panicking, James and Brandon fled the basement, leaving behind their equipment. As they burst out into the cold night, they could still feel the presence of the ghost killer following them. They knew that they had inadvertently awakened something dark and vengeful, and there was no escaping its wrath. Welcome to Spooky Stories, the channel that brings you tales of the supernatural and the unexplained. Tonight's story serves as a chilling reminder that not all spirits are to be trifled with. The ghost killer of Ravenwood remains a legend, a dark chapter in a town's history where the line between the living and the dead blurs, and where those who seek to uncover its secrets may pay a price they never imagined.